Hi, I'm Trent. I work in HR for the city. Thanks for joining me. First, let's review what we'll go over today. Basically, we're going to start from the basics of who is in network with the plan and move all the way to the clinic for city employees. Let's get started with how to minimize spend by staying in network. We use the term Summit Exclusive to describe our plan, and Summit Exclusive is also the name of the group of providers who are considered in network. You see, here are the major hospitals near the city. You'll get printed copies of this at new hire orientation at hospitals organized by county. It's a good idea to check to make sure your doctor's in network anyway, even if they work at a Summit Exclusive hospital. You can check individual providers are covered in network with Summit Exclusive online at pehp.org. Be sure to ask if Summit Exclusive specifically is covered, not just PEHP. PEHP has another Advantage plan that includes Intermountain Healthcare. Again, the very best way to make sure is by logging into your PEHP account and searching online. The exception to this is Primary Children's Hospital and Riverton Children's Unit. Even though these are not Summit Exclusive facilities, because they are specialty hospitals, PEHP has a special contract with them for in-network coverage. All this is obviously in Utah, but you don't always stay in Utah all the time. What about when you travel? First off, go to the nearest emergency room for life-threatening emergency care wherever you are. Like Kurt said earlier when he went over the dangers of balance billing in the medical benefits video, PEHP has a contract with all hospitals not to balance bill on life-threatening emergency services. We do also have contracts with providers out of state for care that you need that isn't life-threatening but is still important to you in the moment. These out-of-state providers will treat you just like you are in network here in Utah. Don't go thinking you can get any medical services out of state and have it covered by PEHP. Just because a hospital is multi-plan doesn't mean you can have cosmetic surgery or an elective service done out of state and have it covered. If someone covered under your plan is going to be living out of state long term, please notify PEHP of their address so PEHP can process their claims accurately. Multi-plan and PCH are nationwide providers, and if you're in Nevada or Alaska, providers are called Beach Street. This helps you save money while traveling across the country. So what if you go out of the country? PEHP only covers emergency services internationally, not things considered cosmetic or elective. You'll have to pay out of pocket and be reimbursed by the plan. You'll provide a copy of the bill to PEHP, who considers your coverage, the service, and calculates currency exchange rate, etc. Now you know what to do for out of state and out of country. When you are in Utah, PEHP provides a few online tools to help you, and ultimately the city, save money on your medical costs. They are available at pehp.org when you log into your account. On the PEHP portal, you'll have access to amazing cost savings tools that help you shop for the most affordable hospital, provider, and medication. The quickest way to access these tools is the top right, find your provider and costs. Here are the tabs where you can search by provider or facility, but this Find and Compare Cost tab allows you to search by procedure. When you click the See Cost button for a specific procedure, a list of the most common associated cost generates. Any cost you see with this green phone and dollar icon means you need to call PEHP and can get cash back from PEHP for shopping around for more affordable care. For example, pretend you need an MRI of your knee. The Cashback tool will provide you with several options where to have an MRI. Clicking View on the facility type opens up a list of specific locations. The icon shows the particular location qualifies for the cashback incentive if cleared with PEHP before the MRI. When you call PEHP, they will flag the claim and let you know how much cash back you'll get after the claim is processed. It helps you save money and work towards the deductible. And it saves PEHP and ultimately the city's plan money too, because we don't have to pay a larger claim. We know prescriptions can be unpredictably expensive as well. So there's also a Compare Prescriptions Cost tool in the PEHP online portal, where you can search the most affordable medications. You can search by condition, prescription name, and location. When you click a prescription name, it generates a cost by pharmacy so that you can compare and get the best deal. You'd think a prescription would cost the same anywhere, but you'd be wrong. We recommend shopping around to find the most affordable prescriptions. We've covered how to stay in-network when you're in the state and how to get in-network rates when you're out of the state. We've also talked about cost savings available to you on PEHP's online portal and cashback programs. Finally, we want to help you save money and time on routine medical care. Have you heard about the city's Midtown Clinic? It's on 2nd South and 5th East. What's nice about the clinic is that the city owns it. PHP and the city partnered together to operate this facility to benefit city employees and reduce costs. There are 2 providers who work there, one who works Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and the other who works Tuesday and Thursday. It's not like a typical family practice clinic who sees 100 patients per day. They have a lot more time to spend with you because they are dedicated to city employees. But what if you're in a rush and don't have a lot of time? If you need to go on your lunch break or maybe leave early one day to go and see the doctor, they can get you in and out quickly if you need. Their fee schedule is also a lot lower. When employees visit the clinic, the cost of the visit is 25 to 50% lower for the services rather than the same visit elsewhere. Here's the current fee schedule. If you want to see some examples of cost savings, they provide the same services as family practice medicine, like annual physical, illness, prescriptions, standard blood work, etc. They do not do x-rays on site and are not an emergency or specialty clinic, but this is a great option for family practice medicine for city employees and their families. This kind of tailored medicine is not common, so please utilize this unique facility. The Midtown Clinic is also an on-site pharmacy dedicated to city employees. It is a limited medication pharmacy, but for some common medications it is nice to be able to pick up your prescriptions when you visit your family practice. Hopefully you can identify hospitals and providers that are in-network and out-of-network. Identify out-of-state providers for non-emergency care at in-network rates, and navigate to online resources for savings and cash back. And finally, list services available at the Midtown Clinic. This video concludes the information about your medical coverage at the city. Bring any questions you have to orientation. See you all there.